this time. We created it. Not this time. No, not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction. It's fiction. It's fiction. We made it up. We made this one up. It's a made-up tale. It's a total fabrication. It never happened. It never happened. This one was invented by a writer. Not this time. It never happened. It's false. It never happened. It's a fake. It's fiction. It's an urban legend that never happened. No way. We got you. Not a chance. Not this time. It never happened. It never happened. We made this one up. It's fiction. We made up this one. We made it up. Not this time. Wrong. Not this time. Not this time. You're wrong. Not this time.
That kicked Laura off. She was in the chat and asked for a link, and Abe's like, well, I want to see the proof before you get a link, as Abe does.
I heard all that.
She's not going to hang around for that. She went live instantly
with
her story about Red Lotus. And then starts calling people child molesters, which is pretty.
Like I said, I never heard anything bad enough for that. Yeah, I never heard anything bad. Like I said, I mean, I did hear Abe say to Red Lotus, "I want to see what you've got or what you're saying is true, and have you got receipts?" I did hear all that, but what I'm saying is, I never heard him say anything to the point that would require you to say anything so bad as that.
It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. That's you just didn't.
I never heard her straight.
Look, okay, so you got FOD on the pedal talking about how she still loves Laura, right? Yet FOD hates getting called a predator, nothing to do with sexual, a predator. Yet you've got her friend Laura. Flat out, just saying he is a child molester. She said it twice. So FOD's okay with that? I don't know. That's disgusting.
Who is?
I hear what you're saying. It's
wait. Hey, Hens. Who is full-on drama?
Someone else that she thinks is calling somebody else a child molester when she was called a predator, not a child.
You tag Angela Power, Disney's new handle.
That's right, but she's okay with that, you know.
Right. No, yeah, I'm saying that she was called a predator and that she was so, it was so abhorrent. Yeah,
Angela Power, Disney called everybody else a predator.
Someone else who she supports a child molester. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see how she feels about that, because she shouldn't be supporting that after she is so, I hear what you're saying. I never heard Laura's because I don't listen to Laura. But
no, I had to listen because she went live.
Trauma.
When she couldn't get a link, she went live, and just the way she throws Savage's name in there, like that's her bulldog. Like everyone will be scared because I'm throwing Savage's name in here. You better watch out, Abe, you child molester. What the fuck? Seriously? When no one can even mention anything, she's like, don't you mention my kids? She talked about his children, his child support, his this, his that.
Adam.
Hey, Pop Trauma. Hey, Adam. Yes,
hi, Pop Trauma, honey. Adam! Oh my God, I'm so happy to see you, Adam.
Here's the song. Wait, here's a song. It's called Adam and Evil.
That was really uncalled for. And I said, I don't call Able, whatever.
The weird thing is, I know Sam and Nate were getting along there. There was a huge split. But I heard them the last time I heard them. They were on G's together. It was okay. I think there would be some sort of resolution. A little bit of a resolution.
Maybe not the resolution, but maybe it's not the way it was a month ago. So, for Laura,
no, I don't know. I'm going to go back in
it's just disgusting. You should say that.
No,
just the way she Hey, she left her live up.
Hey, Ash. Hey, Mac 11. Hey, Ash. Right, so So Ash, what do you mean you think that Abe and Savage again? That's exactly what I was saying. The last I saw Savage and Abe, I think, had a little bit of a reconciliation. No, I agree with you, Reggie. I don't know what the statement was, but hey, it was sort of like a resolution in a way,
Right, well, it says you don't fuck me, I don't fuck you, all good. So then you've got this idiot up here calling the man a child molester and then saying, I'll get Savage to expose everything about him. Call it like, and she just sounds like such an idiot.
But that's her go-to, isn't it? She's such a fucking bulldog. I'll get Dave, I'll get Ralph, I'll get Savage, I'll get, it's like, fight your own battles, bitch. Fight your own fucking battles. You make your own shit, lie in your own shit, fight your own shit, bitch.
Let's not even start. Let's not.
Oh no! Don't even get me started on that bitch. Don't even get the wish that bitch is done.
Let's not even discuss what has gone on over the last couple of days because
we didn't go live. Okay, I'll just say this. Winnie and I were going to do a live last night. It's our night. Well, actually, it's 5 a.m. Is it Sunday or Monday, Kiwi? I don't even know what it is.
Sunday.
I don't even know what it is. Sunday. Okay, so it's 5 a.m. Sunday morning here, and I mean, yes, we've been. We actually meant to start this live like 4.5 hours ago, but instead we've been drinking and laughing and chatting for 4.5 hours, getting more and more pissed. So then we decided, hey, it's 5 a.m. Let's just start up the live.
Kiwi had a robot problem. It took ages to sort out.
Wendy, it's Wendy's fault. She fucked up all the audio. No, we were just anyway. And then we thought, hey, it's 5 a.m. Why not? When you let's start up a live. But anyway, Wendy and I were planning a live last night. And I heard the news. I did not know the news about the love the other news about the not so beloved member of the community doing what she did, and I was right. I couldn't calm myself down. I couldn't stop swearing and cursing and wanted to rip that bitch's head off, and so no, I was in no mood to do a live after I heard all that news. So I couldn't do a live last night with Wendy. Yeah, so we cancelled the live last night after I found out. I didn't know about it. So then we did this live tonight. But like I said, we've been on the booze for about 4.5.
Well, due to due to client confidentiality, I can't go into too much detail, but there's a very bad history there. So, yeah. Hi, Drama Diaries. Hey, Mike Vincent. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to go through Cancer and Adam, so Reggie. But a British chippy, it's so nice to see you, 420. Rupesh, it's so lovely to see you. My God, you forgot his name. It's Kiwi.
Sorry,
But he's Dr. Kiwi. Ash says, hang on, yeah, after I've said the hellos, please hurry. So Ash says there was no reason for her to say that. I said the first thing I said about her and she has a habit of drunk. I absolutely agree, Ash. It was just like, Abe hates my guts. For no reason, honestly. But right is right, wrong is wrong. And Winnie told me that tonight because I don't listen to Laura's, and she said that about him, and it was like, holy shit. I mean, that is disgusting. That is such slander, and that's probably the worst thing you could ever say about anyone, but especially a male. I mean, unbelievable. And
well, that's the go-to.
Also,
that's the
shit she's already in. it's like, Jesus
Her hair is
Christ. I mean,
very, very yellow.
you do a 6
You
feet
should tell me,
coffee
Pratt.
berry, don't you? I mean, she's down to about fucking 20 feet now. And she still keeps going. She doesn't even know when to stop. It's like, if you're not already buried, let's just put another fucking punted bird on top of you. I mean, that bitch don't know when to stop. I'm not in any mood for her, man. She might have a few fucking dragging commentaries coming your way, I think, in the future, that's for sure. And then
Hey, baby, big.
I'm going to say I will tell, thinking she was scared. Right, back 11. Hi, Drama Dory, son. Mike Vincent!
Tag, Vinny
Love
G.
you. Oh, great. We just fucked off already.
Yeah.
Who else is in
We should probably go and get another
Oh, Sean's
True.
here.
I'm here. All
Sean
right.
the Brit is
Yeah.
Bailey
here.
Beeks! Bailey Beeks is in the house! She's sending
Hi,
all
Bailey.
naughty love.
Batter up, bitches. Let's go.
All right.
Lisa
Dynamite.
Hey, Lisa.
Yes. Why is Kiwi now Doctor?
Yes, can we sort this out, please? Because
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm confused.
So
He's certainly not a doctor I would attend.
if someone around here can have a colonel in the military
The
because
parlor
they
is mine.
went to auctioneer school, then I can be a doctor because I was in the St. John's ambulance when I was at school.
Yeah.
And I passed with honours because I played doctors and nurses as well. So
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That's
Here we
why
go.
yeah. So he thinks he's a doctor now. Yeah. So in another community that you guys might, some people might know, they might not really know.
Mark
There
Terry.
was yeah, Mark Terry. There's a guy running around, Mark Terry, and he was saying, I'm in the military, I was a colonel in the military, got me bitch. That docs me bitch. That was his line that he said to somebody around here. It turned out he was a colonel auctioneer. Yes, apparently there's such a thing, ladies and gentlemen. A colonel auctioneer.
Weirdo.
Yeah. Creep. So, and then, but before he said him, oh yes, Mark Derry, yes, Skid Mark Dingleberry, yes, Ash. So he produced a certificate. It turns out it's an auctioneer certificate. Apparently there's such a thing as a colonel auctioneer. However,
Tag Manhattan
he
and
already
T-Paul.
said I was a colonel in the military, so dox that bitch.
They really fight.
Stolen fella.
They don't knock each other
So,
off.
Can I
Shows.
just point out that I love Australian because he came out and I did pull him out and kicked him off. I kicked him ages ago and I copped a little bit of heat for that, but I have to
Just you? Just you?
I have to do the I told you so dance. But everyone's hating on it now. But
Yeah, I picked him from the beginning too. We had talked about him behind the scenes time here, right?
he's a fucking widow.
So yeah, Kiwi decided
What
that
field of medicine? And so Adam's asking what field of medicine, proctology, got it.
Adam's a blend of these two
All
guys.
of the below.
Toilet.
It's Dr. Frankenstein.
I mean, Kiwi's like a dermatologist.
No, I think he's trying. Yeah, I think you're right, the truth. And Mac 11, yeah, KFC would be the closest to a colonel. But yeah, no, honestly, he tried to be soft about it.
Look, it is like, look,
But then he misspoke. He said, I meant to say I'm a colonel in the non-military. Who the fuck says I was a colonel in the non-military?
he's in the whole crowd. He's in the whole new crowd of the new people that are coming in, building their channels. Noodles, Molasses, Mark Terry, Berry, Dingleberry. Like
Camillo.
Camillo. There's a whole new group of people, and that's why the Voight drama is the new DC. Honestly, the drama going over there, is it makes the DC look just boring as fuck. Honestly,
TC.
To be fair, I've got to say, he said it was a slip of the tongue and it was accident, and I can understand that because when I was younger, I would say to females, I'm single, when I actually meant I've got a girlfriend at home. So it's perfectly understandable.
Yeah.
He's going to play this Dr. Kiwi card to the max. I don't. Hi, Brian. This is gonna. I don't know how long Dr. Kiwi's gonna. He's in the side chats now as Dr. Kiwi, so I don't know how long this is gonna last, but he feels that because he did an ambulance course in school and played doctors and nurses, he too deserves the title of doctor.
You know, I'm sure it can make a certificate.
Yeah, no, I agree, Brian. I believe that it is going to be his one line of contents for quite a while. So I think he'll keep it, Dr. Kiwi. And I think he'll even
we're not going to go into the malpractice.
Susie has looming and cool.
But Dr. Kiwi, me and you have a Zoom consultation in the morning. Are you saying you not have insurance?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I want to do that now.
Hey, Nikki Nichols, son. Dearest Blue, did you play the recordings? Which one, son? I've got quite a few, Jake. Which ones do you
Oh my God, Blue has become the recording.
I've become the cunt clipper.
Yeah. He's penny recordings out of the ass, left, right, and centre.
I've been following Mark Terry getting that little bastard since he I knew he was a little bastard.
We picked her early.
We did. But nobody else sort of knew. Bridget, my honey. Hey, what do you mean happy holidays, Wendy? What about me, bitch? I'm always at your lives. Fuck Wendy. What about me? I'm your loyal son. I'm your loyal son. I'm always there. Oh, Blue Kiwi saying. Dr. Kiwi to you, Bridget. Dr. Kiwi, honey. Have you not known us?
Dr. Kiwi.
Thank you, Bridget. Thank you so much.
Fuck off.
No. Thank you, Bridget.
Thank you, Bridget. Love you, Bridget. You know it. Blue Topaz, I saw the certificate. He is actually an MD. It says when you're this big, they call you Miss. Bailey, you saw his certificate. Well, thank you, Bailey. Oh, so there you go. So Bailey's your right. So she's got your back on this whole Dr. Kiwi thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to go. Obviously, like I said, with patient confidentiality, I can't go into things, but nice. Thank you for the screenshots, Bailey. Boom, boom.
Oh no.
We've got them pasted on the wall.
Listen to Blue. Me. Oh, okay. So Bailey, you're sending the doctor. Oh, okay. So you're getting free consultations, Bailey. I get that. Take that thing off the screen. Take Bridget's thing off.
Bridget is wishing me happy holidays.
Oh, no, yeah. Oh, well, there you go. So Bailey pays for consultations other ways, I think. And she would be all up for that.
Yeah. And as I said, well, you just saw her up on the screen there. That the doctor's hands are clean. Yeah.
I think he's studying in gynecology. He's not really you're not fully qualified, but you'll take the look.
Well, I'm an apprentice. Apprentice.
Yeah.
That's just more of a. That's more of an interest rather than a profession.
Yeah, you have television. You have television movie here.
Yeah.
Oh, this. Didn't I say we probably shouldn't go live? It's just not.
And I mean, it's terrible. It's sometimes it's a good thing when you take your work home with you. Yeah.
Oh my God, Kiwi. You're sounding. You need to go and get a noodles and don't kilos and realize if you want to have connotations like that. Come on, please. Oh my God.
Oh my God. You'll get in trouble taking it.
I already have, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. Didn't you say you've got a few malpractice suits? Okay.
Well, we're not going into that. Yeah.
Oh, because of patient. What did you say?
Yeah.
Patient.
Well, I had one patient that you were, without naming names, I had one patient that you were talking about initially, and I had to do an examination on her, and yeah, I've only got sight in one eye. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Right. I'll be back in a moment. Yes.
But we had a good game of table tennis. And she didn't even need a paddle. There you go. Hey, Sophia. Hey, Carlos.
It's a new movie out west. I don't know what it's called. Perhaps Butch Cassidy and the Illegitimate.
We're just going to listen to Blue. I think for the minute or so. Nurse Wendy, we need a ventilator stack.
Who's going to lead the Where's the maid? Don't give me the finger pistols. The royals are back in England now. Prince William and his lovely bride Kiki Wigglesworth are back home after visiting LA.
Okay.
Prince William said he liked LA, but he wanted to get back to Buckingham Palace where there's only one queen.
Hey, Carlos. Nice to see you. Hey, soldier.
Europe is in a panic today.
Nice.
The Italian government is facing a massive debt crisis. They're like, what's going on? And the Spanish government had to reshuffle their camera. They're like,
No, I'm not going to go towards the light, Richard. I won't. Fresh cut. Code blue.
My favorite Elvis.
very happy at the ceremony. And if you have a picture of Liza there, she is.
I know. We should have never gone live. I swear it's 5 video.
Yeah, whose idea was that?
I know.
Europe is going through
We
some
got on the
right now.
phone at
We've
like
got crap to worry
12:30
about here in
a.m.
America, and everyone's worried
And we
about
were supposed to go live. I swear to God, at 12:30. But we just chatted and kept drinking and, having smokes, whatever. And then it was 5 a.m. It was like, well, we can do this live or not. It's like, we probably shouldn't. Yeah, let's do it.
Don't forget, Kiwi had bad internet. That held us up for an hour.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, sure. Nice to see you too, Carlos. Yeah, hi, Doc. I told you some people are going to start calling you Doc. They'll be like, hey, Doc. 4:30 p.m. in Scotland. It's dark. Is it really? Gee, yeah, well, we're heading towards summer, so we're in daylight still at like what, 8? What time does it start even going dark?
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. No, about 9. Yeah.
About 9 p.m. Yeah, it's starting to be dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, blame it on the doctor. I totally agree. We can blame everything on the doctor.
Well, can I do it? I feel like the need to do a duck update.
Oh, no, Doc.
Yes.
and the
No,
most graceful
no.
picket line ever.
No, don't do a dumb update.
Okay.
You
Don't
can
bring
look at
down
going
the
on
chat.
the NFL as well, and the NBA.
No,
Where can
don't.
we go
All
to
right.
find?
It's 8:31 in California. California.
I'll find somewhere, but
Yeah, in the morning.
with
In
the
the
ballet
morning.
dispute, even more athletes are not working. And
Yeah.
ballerinas are not athletes, by the way. Wrong. It's a real
Yeah, in the
workout.
morning.
They've got to
Yeah,
do
in
that
the
spinning
morning.
and jumping and that thing.
Well, what? Yeah,
Not to mention all the
Tomorrow-
lesbian sex.
tomorrow morning. Yesterday.
Okay, breaking news, we have Mama Pink Belly in the
It was
back room.
fantastic. I didn't see the whole movie, just the lesbian
We got
sex.
who?
Mama T Belly.
They gave Natalie Portman an Oscar for that.
You
Yes,
didn't
she
even check. You didn't even check if it was going to be a porn or anything.
No, she had a camera on. She had a camera on.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Good. Hey, nice to see you. Nice to meet you.
Hey, so,
Yeah,
girl,
well,
what's
T Belly.
going on?
You're welcome, lonely guys and lesbians.
Oh, you're Scottish. You're Scottish.
I apologise that there was nothing better on, honey.
Not kids. You might mean your kids and your puppies.
When I was in
Yeah, that's not the medical term.
Yeah.
It's fine.
which is,
It's a medical term.
Oh, look at this.
Maybe that was just me.
Oh.
Here we go.
The one thing I do remember, though, that all the male dancers were
That's
very...
You're on full screen, Wendy. Wendy, can you put it on full screen, honey?
Yeah, I think I can.
You know, the place with the onion domes. It was awful. I had to go 5 times to make sure I was saying what I was saying.
This is much better than Irish Marie's puppies that just thought
What
they
you were
just
saying there, Jeff?
added to them.
Are they Labradors or retrievers? Are they retrievers?
No. It's the one time I actually set you
Oh
up to
my
say the
God.
word balls.
They're what? They're what?
Maltese and poodles.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, that designer. It's a designer
With the male
dog.
ballet dancers, it's one of the few
Thank you
jobs
very
where you can
much.
probably
Yeah, I
show
don't know
some
It's a
anything.
designer
If you
dog.
want to do
Don't
that,
you
have
know
to be a
your
ballet
designer
dancer on
puppy?
Instagram
How
or
cute
a
is Pratt?
position
How
on
cute
Twitter.
is Pratt?
That's the only thing.
Oh, that's what you put in the advert. Multi.
Yeah.
That's how you put in the advert. Hey, cute as fuck. You know, $1,000 each or whatever. Yeah, you know, that's how we put
Well,
it.
Maltesers, it's not in the chocolate we eat, Maltesers.
It's a multi-poo or something.
You on some kind of delay tonight or something?
Yeah, man, something's messed up with my wiring. And I like it.
Yeah. Your voice
Oh.
sounds a little bit different tonight, actually. It sounds a bit husky.
Yeah,
You-
man, I'm in sex mode.
Well, we're in the North Island, me and Kiwi, and he's in the South
There's a
Island, New
skeleton
Zealand.
robot without a
The
penis
middle
getting
of the
into
South
sex mode
Island,
then.
yeah. And we're in, I'm in the bottom of the North, and Kiwi's like
Why
in
did
the
you come
middle
up
of
here and
the
shoot
North.
it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please don't give it too much credit. Have you ever been to Australia?
This is going to
Australia's much better
Are you going to be
than
all right?
New Zealand.
Australia's dry and crunchy, full of dangerous critters that'll kill you.
Move the cap,
You
Woody.
know what?
Yeah.
You can fucking shut the fuck up. You know, you've got
Yeah.
more sheep than people,
Dry.
right?
Yeah, green with white fluffy sheep, or you can have
Yeah.
dry, brown,
Oh,
crunchy
goodness.
with
Yeah,
deadly
so you
animals.
guys are so jealous of Australia. But
Yeah,
anyway,
so jealous of
continue,
dry,
Mama
crunchy.
T-Belly.
I'm just kidding. Rub my cranium gently.
I wish we had that here because that's fabulous problem.
Yeah, we're Goldilocks
Yeah.
with it. We have sun and rain. Yeah, we
Shut
have
up,
the best
Lou.
of
I'm
both. Oh,
talking
just
to Mama
saying.
T-Belly.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
Apparently, the lighting board in the studio could break at any moment, so we have to get through the show quickly, no messing around, because it could go dark at any minute, and then we have to call in the big guns, which of course.
Oh, yeah.
will be-
Cheers.
If your
Absolutely.
eyes will still work.
Hell yeah. And we all hate the English. Let's face it.
No.
Yes. We can all band together and hate the bombs. Thank you.
Comfortable
Sorry,
tonight.
Jojo.
I like that.
Exactly.
You're so beautiful. You don't need to. You look so wonderful. My heritage is from Scotland. My dad, my family name is Scottish, and my granddad came from Scotland. Yeah, came to New Zealand from Scotland on the boat. Oh, but figured out. Yeah, no, I know. But figured out that was long enough. You have to do this. Yeah, better play.
You know what? You're such a fucking
Yeah, my grandpa
yeah.
Beautiful.
from Chicago.
He probably went to New Zealand to find a girlfriend called Barbara. And she was lucky in the States.
They call it the city without band.
A New Zealand sheepdog.
Trying to make our New Zealand girls go out. But you know, they could do it all night long.
So and let's see, my dog saying, yeah, oh, yeah, woof. So your son loves New Zealand, does he, Mum and T. Billy? Yeah, sure he does.
Do you remember any of your routine?
Oh, is he going to stay permanently? Is he looking for residency?
The seal song.
Good for him. Yeah, he worked it out pretty. It only took him a year, but he worked it out. That's good for him.
Yes.
I just have to leave us for a moment because I have
Oh, you people are making me mad. This is from Chris in Richmond, Virginia, who says, Dear Craig, Jeff, and Sam,
You look lovely.
yes, thank you very much, T. Billy. I'm just going to be quiet now again.
What? Oh, yeah. Wow.
And then he gave me a mean look. Am I a bad person?
Wow. Well, I'm just very pleased that it's probably going to be a very harsh punishment. Yet he didn't hit himself or more importantly, someone else. Yeah, one of those moments that's going to be not just a slap on the hand, a punch in the face. That might go, wow. So it's probably, yeah, I do too. That's what I think too. I think a DWI might have been a slap on the hand, but an OWI sounds like it's really serious. So but she didn't hit anyone doing it, which was always always our worry, wasn't it? Yeah.
This is from Nora in Toronto in Canada.
Whoa. No. Great Scott.
Really?
Let me just say this.
Oh, we popped another cherry. I need a click for that. Thank you so much for coming out. I'm glad you felt comfortable enough to come up.
These are sexual predators. I mean, these three cracked hens. Her front. Oh, yeah.
It's really awesome. Please come back again. Hey, you're beautiful and you're just so lovely. And oh my God, I love this. So please come back. Thanks for sharing your puppies with us. Please, can you give us? Oh yeah. And Dr. Kiwi especially. Yeah, Dr. Kiwi especially loves your puppies, Mama. Yeah. He said it.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
What number is that then? Guy who doesn't have a phone.
Oh my God, that is so awesome. And you need to come on and regularly when we go live. You need to come and regularly update us on them. Like show
Look
us
at
them
them.
growing.
Look at
Oh my
you.
god.
That's cool.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. We have to go to commercial. You want to do the thing?
The coat.
Really?
Nice.
Come on. Let me try it again.
But do you have a channel too on YouTube?
The call room shoot.
Oh, that's very touching.
Yeah, sure,
Please,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you can even write it on the side chat, Soldier or Kiwi, can try and look it up and we'll drop a link for it. Yeah, no
Okay,
problem.
just write it in the chat, Mama T Belly. I have soldiers, but I don't even know that I have you.
Hang on a minute. You have got Kiwi too, but Soldier is differently.
Yeah, soldiers, that's fantastic. But just write it in the chat and I'll make you a mod and you drop your link. And if we want to see these puppies for sure.
Yeah, we want to see them growing. Yeah, and we'd love you to come back again. I mean, we're a little bit sporadic in our stream. We're supposed to be every Friday, but we're a bit useless because well, we're drunk. Mama, we're drunk. What can we say?
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. You're wonderful.
Yeah, exactly. You know what it's like. You get together, you plan something on a Friday night, and you just start talking, and you just don't stop. And then it's like, oh, we forgot to put live. Oh well, we had a good time. We just forgot to air it. Yeah, it's probably a good thing sometimes. Thank you so much for coming. We loved having you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Welcome anytime.
Yeah, come again. Bye. Oh my god.
Oh, that was awesome.
Wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, that was
She
great.
just
personal reason.
hey
She's
Ben,
we need more people like her around here. With a great attitude, a smile on his face, and just that.
His name is Dick Donato.
That's what
He's known
we
as
Yeah.
oh no, I know what you mean, Soldier. Damn it. YouTube is not allowing people to drop links anymore. Did you know that, Mindy?
No, I did not. What?
Yes, they do. I fucking know. You might have to actually do something to yourself.
No, what do you mean? Like any link
No,
at all?
no, mods can't drop links anymore. No, no, it's terrible. No, Soldier, it didn't. It didn't. Soldier just listed it out. Did he link drop? No, can't see it. Soldier, no, Soldier just listed it. Yeah, no.
Hey, Mandy Bell.
Oh, hey, Mandy. You know, can't drop links anymore. They've taken that away now too. Isn't that ridiculous?
He's doing great. He's speaking a lot of languages. You know,
Well, they're making it fucking hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you could drop the stream out. Yeah, so obviously only the post can drop right now. Yep, no, they're not even allowing mods to do it. Oh, so Soldier can see the link, but no, I can't see the link, Soldier. Can anyone else see the link Soldier's drop?
Yeah.
And that's the new thing. So remember, oh no, you wouldn't have been there. I remember on G-Force, when I went to the G-Force live, like everybody was saying we can't see the link to join the chat channel. Remember? And they were going, well, I can see it. And we were going, no, we can't see it. Yeah, Mama. YouTube are being assholes. I mean, what? Mods. You know, trusted mods are not even allowed to drop a link here anymore. Hi, Beth. Nice to see you, Beth.
Which means you're a rotten egg.
Yeah, it's weird. So now we can't click on a person to see if they're real, not a clone. You can't click on a person to sub to them legitimately. And now even the trusted mods of the channel can't drop a damn link. I mean, what? I mean, how is anyone supposed to grow a damn channel?
Oh,
you know, or how are we supposed to help somebody or promote someone or whatever?
Yeah.
I'll tell you now why they got rid of that option in the chat is because they're growing channels, people are growing channels to get their 1,000 subscribers. Those to become monetized, but you're growing that through the chats where you've got your 1,000 subscribers, but you're only getting 3 people in the chat because it's not natural growth. And it costs them money to monetize you, and they're not getting anything from you until they're 20 views a shot.
So they've figured out they took away the go-to channel option, and then they figured out that there's still these grow streams where it's up to everybody, and drop your own link, everybody. There's some grow streams if you know of them, but
yeah, but it's a waste of money for them to have these channels that grow through the sub thing. That's why they go.
So really, mods can only do what they are there for, and that's to do like, you know, delete racist and hate comment culture, you know, the mods. But yeah, no, you can't help the post out by, you know, dropping a link to a legit whatever.
I didn't keep up with that.
No, you can't drop any links really. GoFundMe links, anything. You can't drop them.
Anything.
Was,
Yeah, no, they've taken away the link.
Anything that drags money away from YouTube,
you know, when someone dies,
So the host, so Wendy actually has to do some work. Yeah, I know, Sophia, right? It is really, yeah, Beth, they are, right? It's really, I mean, I do get there are some grow streams, that's what they call it. So everybody's a mod in the stream, and it's like everybody drop your own link and everybody sub to each other's channel. So, and that's what it's there for, it's just a grow stream. I mean, they're pretty pointless. I mean, personally, I like to grow my channel organically. Like, if you want to come and hang at my, you know, my music lives and hang out and have a laugh in the chat, you'll find me because you know me. Otherwise, I don't want fake subscribers.
Do you know it? Do you know
You know what I mean? I don't. Well, I'm not going to monetize anyway, so I don't want fake subscribers.
Yeah, sure.
Do
I
something
can
if you
imagine.
want
Like
to
that, so I
do.
didn't notice.
And with your accent, it's hard to.
That's right.
So I suppose they worked out that there's these grow streams, so they're done for. They're not going to have anything to do anymore.
I see you turned it back around on me.
No, I don't know. Yeah.
Do you have any
But
pets?
yeah,
Give it.
but it's taken it away from the majority that would,
Oh, it's terrible.
you know, like Soldier would drop a link to, like Mama.
Oh.
Mama's channel right now is the perfect example of when we would love doing it. She's got
Yeah.
a channel, she's got puppies, it's the perfect time
He's not the age where he can say he
to
wants
drop a link to her channel.
We're gonna get there.
You sure? You might be saying that
Yeah.
in Mandarin.
And like Wendy said, we need more people like her around.
No idea what he's
Yeah, well, that's
So,
right.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want like seeing the puppies grow and stuff? And I mean, oh my
Yeah.
God, wasn't she beautiful with a great accent and a great personality?
Yeah,
I
really
mean, she's
awesome,
someone that you sort of want to find and you think, oh my God, she's so lovely. Adam
Yeah.
says, no surprise, MySpace was once a mighty company as well as Yahoo. They have increasingly become less and less popular. Right. I remember MySpace old school. Now it's harder to find channels you may want to get. I know, right, Doctor? It's really hard to find some channels, eh? Like you put in a channel and unfortunately it's the name of a band or a song name or something else, you know, like it's, and then you've got to scroll and you just cannot, it just, yeah, really hard. Yeah, it's really, really hard. Why are you on screen, Kiwi? Is she
yeah,
just
that's what
left,
I'm on.
has she just left you up there this whole time? Oh,
Yeah,
she's
she's
back.
back.
Can you guys survive
Yeah.
2 minutes without me here?
No, not really. You're not going to put up with Kiwi that long, and he was on screen presented that whole time.
Anyway, now,
Yeah.
you know.
I had to look at the doctor naked in that fucking denim vest, and it was just a little bit off-putting.
That's what doctors wear. Hello.
Well, as a denim vest,
Yeah.
naked,
Bogan
with a
doctors.
pussy. Oh, yeah. With the
I'm a
pussy by the
gynecologist. They
side.
told you that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. In training, actually. Yeah.
I put a lot of work in. Thank you very much.
It's trending because he has actually seen his statue. Okay, there, sir.
Unpaid hard slog.
It's volunteer work. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Internship. Unpaid internship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Standing alone at the crossroads of your life.
Anyone else want to come up and say, hey, because we don't really care.
No, we haven't had that. Really it's 6 o'clock for these guys. It's 3:30 for me.
And because Kiwi it's got all this work schedule changed around now. It's sucked up everything. So
you could it's very consultation.
Yeah.
And
You'll have to fight.
if you want to read
How much more time can you want? Now in a single moment you
Oh no, I just said we've just had an
goes
announcement
racing across
about
your mind.
the new strain.
You ride to meet the woman you stole
Oh,
from.
Danny just spoke of that shit. We've had an outbreak. Strain. Apparently, they've 3 people from the Northern Beaches cluster attended the cricket where I live today.
There's something hanging in the wind. Just
Yeah,
catching
shut
up
up.
with
I know you don't
holes
like
in it.
But at the end of the day, we're likely we could have a big outbreak again. They haven't confirmed it, but 2 weeks ago, there was a flight crew from South America, because all the flight crews have to isolate when they come in internationally. They decided to break isolation and go out in the town on a Saturday night.
Oh
And yeah,
You say life is
it's very worrying. It's like
Wait,
250,000 people have been told that basically for Christmas you can't go anywhere. This just happened in the last couple of days.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
He just said that too. They've been put back into level 4 lockdown and Christmas is cancelled where she is.
yeah,
America.
it's a bad situation. It's, you know.
Okay, so I do have a patient in the side chat, doctor.
Oh God.
It's mainly Adam. He wants to know, Dr. Kiwi, what do you prescribe for a case of having massive munchies due to an overinfluence of marijuana?
Eat.
Yeah, and like I put in the side chat from pizza stack and anything that's delivered, because if you're stoned, you can't be bothered going out to do anything. So you just get something delivered. So
I think
we need
that's really
pizza. Yeah.
stack. Yeah. No, that's really good. I think that's
It
actually
is.
excellent. Yeah.
You're the worst fucking doctor ever.
I think that was excellent.
I
Prescription.
don't know.
I don't think so. I think that was actually excellent.
What was that doctor in England that killed all those patients? That serial killer doctor? He was way worse.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, way worse. I mean, if we're going to, exactly. I mean, don't look about if he is a great doctor or is he not the worst doctor there ever has been.
Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly.
let's look at the bright side of it. He's not the worst doctor ever, is he?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think that was good. I thought that was a great description, actually. Hey, Rolling Stoner.
You're a terrible.
Hey, Rolling Stoner.
You're a terrible doctor.
I think that what would your prescription be for the munchies? That was Adam asked a specific question.
Well, number one,
What would you prescribe?
having the munchies because you smoke a lot of pot is not a medical condition, right? The only solution
He asked advice. He wanted a prescription.
eating anything you can find in your fridge. And it's amazing when you've got the munchies.
But you're not listening to specific. He had a specific complaint. No, you're not listening. He had a specific
Where
complaint.
you put it?
It wasn't just the munchies. It was massive munchies from an overindulgence, which means he's not capable of looking into the future. So he may be capable of dialing on
munchies in your life. When you go to for them,
I don't think.
do what you have to do to fulfill the munchies.
I don't think you really read the question of the patient. See, the difference is
Yeah,
I think
please, Lady Adam, do not take Wendy's advice because she's not a health consultant like I am. So it'd be very dangerous to listen to her.
Yeah.
Right, you want to get 700 pounds as well.
And he would say, is this something
Party
he
on
role
some
playing?
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've got a piece of paper. I can print out a piece of paper that'll say that I'm a doctor, so that makes me a doctor.
Okay, so Mama T Belly is saying you could roll home to the door and roll to the kitchen. That's actually good.
Yeah.
Good point. He could.
I've done. That's called a Hasselhoff. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Is it?
Yeah.
Hey, just Evelyn.
At this point, I think you're just embarrassing yourself.
I know who you are, Rolling
done that
Stone.
one, yeah.
We know who you are. Yeah, we know who you are.
Yeah, mate.
I don't know.
Yeah, crazy.
Links too.
Yeah.
Lincoln Dover's in the house.
Hey, Dover. Good question, Pratt.
Yeah.
Dover. Give us a sheet. Oh, yeah. What is
Sweet little water.
Dover?
Good to see you.
Anybody
Yeah.
else? Anyone
So
else
there's
any
an
questions?
interesting topic that people are bringing up about the COVID, and it's that you need plenty of protein. And so there's something that the doctor can. Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. We are going with that one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. My mind is going to somewhere completely.
It's just a small amount, but it's big protein.
A protein injection. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I knew it.
Well, nobody questions my ability. It's
I
my
knew
reputation.
it.
Nobody will believe I'm changed.
Yes.
I'm here to go
No,
solve. That's
yes,
all.
soldier.
As soon as I'm finished, I'm getting out of here.
I know.
So
He's
that's all I
gonna.
can see of you.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
it's
You
gonna
put
happen.
someone in the house.
yeah, smoke. You get big
I smoke.
smoke.
Well, good morning /
Well, not
evening.
exactly,
I think it's evening for you guys.
Hey, maybe
Oh well, actually, it's 6
6
a.m.
a.m.
6 a.m. Yeah,
Jesus.
we've been. Yeah, it's been a long night through the night. Yeah.
You guys are way ahead of us.
Oh yeah, we're 6 a.m. Sunday. Yeah. We've been partying all of Saturday night and Sunday early hours.
Can you tell me what the future holds?
It's a nice day. It's sort of getting through summer. It's actually daylight. It's looking good.
Oh yeah, you guys are in summer right now.
I'm just going to please. We're still saving the 15 years ago. I can tell you what the future holds.
Give it a minute. You muted me, bitch. You fucking muted me.
I can't get a fucking word in. I want to speak something.
Right. I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to do it by choice, not because you muted me.
Yeah, I just knew it. Yeah, you're a bit
No, I thank you.
Yeah, you and me take care of our massive members the other night. Very interesting.
Oh yes, I was.
You're not a popular person from undercover.
I'm sorry, you said what?
You're not a popular person.
No, not at all.
That's what I'm saying. But it was good telling you the big KK the other night. It turned into something that started very small. And that is I love that. Something to start, and before you know it, it's
Live TV from many finalist channels.
Very
Local
interesting.
sports and news. YouTube
If you
TV.
take a look
Try
at
it
my
free.
live from last night, we
Hey,
had a
Devin on
relatively
daycare.
good
Best Buy
panel last
partner
night.
in fashion.
And some things got put out. Well, good morning.
Well,
people.
I did watch. All the DM stuff and all that sort of stuff. With those guys, it's not, I don't know. It becomes very ugly very quickly.
Oh, it's becoming very ugly very quickly.
Yeah, and I don't like that. I don't like that because I'm not invested in anyone, so it's just sort of dirt for me.
Well, I've noticed that being here on YouTube, you can't really be invested in anybody other than yourself.
That is very true. That is very true. But you make your friends, and then you're invested in their relationships. And if someone's shit talking to your friend, you don't like it. But the problem is when there's people that have 100 friends.
Oh, the mob mentality?
The mob mentality for people, it's more content rather than they're actually a friend.
Yeah, usually.
And that happens a lot. But
What were you guys talking about when I came in? That's what interested me.
I don't know. I can't remember. I've spoken way too much pot to remember what we were talking about 5 minutes ago. But Blue, what were we talking about? I have no idea.
So I know it was pot related.
So you're not going to unmute me when you ask a question?
I could work that out.
Oh, so you can mute me, but you can ask me a question and then not unmute me.
We've got smoke on panel. We're going to get,
Smoke, can you remember what we were talking about? We were talking about munchies. Now, what
All
were
I
we
know
talking
is you guys were talking about weed and how Dr. Kiwi was horrible.
He is horrible. He's not
I
as
always
bad though
warm my
as
hands up with the ladies. That's cool. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but how do you warm your hands up? That is the question.
Well, we won't go into that.
No. You know
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
what I like to talk to you about, what I like to talk to you about is, I can see
sorry. Okay, so I obviously got 10 seconds. I'll go back.
No, I just want to talk straight about how you guys do your thing over there. You're your own little faction, and you're keep doing it, but you have your reputation. Whereas, I mean, the word amongst everyone is, I shouldn't even have you up here. say, okay, but you guys get a lot of hate.
See, you know what's funny about that is that I should be ghosting, but everybody has a place here.
Susie.
Everybody wants to court.
Oh no, I didn't have any place allowed here.
Well, because you have the bigger players that, you know, it's a power struggle. It's a power struggle amongst everyone.
What it sounds like is they're afraid that I'm going to come take their power.
No, I don't think it's that. It's just you come in here strong. I mean, there's a lot of things I don't agree with. I think, you know, that what you said's fucking ridiculous. But still, you have your place here, and there's certain channels that they just don't like the little lone voice that might only get 100 views. It's still bothers, you know.
Of course it does.
It's just bothers them. It'd be like, the more attention you bring to it, but I still can't let that little voice go. And it, you know, you do what you do, whatever.
Well, a lot of it is that I don't just bow to their narratives either. I call it how I see it, and they don't like it.
No one likes that around here, so that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. You know, there's the hierarchy of the channels around here, and that's the way the chips fall, you know, and if they fall for you to be not existent here, it's up to the free thinkers to go, well, no, I'm not going to listen to you, I'll do what I want.
And that's been a big thing lately, too.
Everyone has their right to have a YouTube channel and say what they want.
Right, but nobody has the right to try to silence.
And
they should.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
But that's what you guys did to me.
Especially if you're the one preaching it, that nobody has that right, and you're trying to silence it behind the scenes.
No, I totally agree. Even if I don't agree with stuff you say, I still agree that
Too much monkey business. Too much monkey business.
See when, like the channel
Too much monkey business for me to be involved in.
But I don't even know you that show you.
Write a book. Too much monkey business.
Too much monkey business.
Y'all wrote books. Too much monkey business for me to be involved in.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. The king wants a payphone.
And I'll be the first
Too
one to
much
say
monkey
you
business.
said before that.
Too much monkey business for me to be involved in.
But at the end of the day, everyone has their right to their channel.
Here's my thing about the shit that I say. I say what I say.
Too much monkey business.
Smoke and stop. I can't believe we make
Too much monkey business for me to be involved in.
Yeah, I'm just
Check the time, check the oil, dollar gas. Too much monkey business. Too much monkey business.
You can just write that. You don't need to
here we go. It's a little bit underground, but
It's not exactly legal in New Zealand, but we can do anything really for the right price.
Well, you know what's funny is that I could actually go see a doctor over here and get a card, but at this point, why bother? My state's legal.
Oh,
Oh, so it's legal with the same box or whatever. Yeah, we're in third world over here. We're just waiting. We're always a couple of years behind the.
Listen, you guys are more normal than we are. You go from my state to the state next door, New York, and you're going to get a fine for having weed, and then you go to the state next to New York, and you're going to go to jail for having it.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
bizarre. Yeah, that's bizarre.
Yeah. See, well, I don't know about New Zealand, but in Australia, you will never go to, if you get caught with pot, it's not legal here, or you're getting on the spot fine, and send on your way. It's like, $80, $100, whatever. It's like, you're never going to go to jail about it. It's just not a big deal.
Well, I mean, smoking pot at this point in time is about as rebellious as watching TV or playing Xbox.
Yeah. It's everyone does it.
It's like drinking alcohol.
I need somebody.
Get there.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that's the stupid thing, isn't it?
It's
I mean, there's that argument all the time that alcohol is way worse than marijuana ever going to be for the body. You know, I mean, and I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, but in America, it's like you got your 52 states, whatever, and you can go just
I need
from state
somebody.
to state, and the laws are so different. It's crazy, you know. It's not a federal mandate across the board.
Well, the House of Representatives just passed a bill that would decriminalize it on the federal level and allow the states to make their own decisions. But considering the Senate is controlled by opposition party, that's not going to happen.
Well, let's see what happens in Georgia. That might change. But I know what you're saying.
I need
Well,
somebody.
I don't see Georgia flipping. I mean, not as far as the Senate and the House
I'm
goes.
tired of being.
Well, I
I'm
don't
happy.
know how much attention you did pay, but one of the candidates is down in the bushes, and maybe the other one. Kamala Harris is going to be vice president. She'll have to decide to vote. It's the Georgia Senate elections is the most important election that has ever been right now, because that will change what can happen. And if
It's going to change it for a couple of years. We have the midterm elections in a couple of years for the
yes,
House and
I know
Senate.
that. But at the end of the day, if the Republicans hold the Senate, Joe Biden's not going to be able to do anything because they're assholes. They're not going to let anything go through. He won't be able to do anything. But that Georgia Senate election is really pivotal as to the direction America's going to go in the next 2 years.
You know what I find funny about everybody watching American politics outside of the United States anyways?
Oh God, here we go. Yeah, you know.
No, it's nothing bad.
Before you say anything, let me just say I've been involved in American politics for over 5 years now, and I know what Americans think when outsiders have their say about American politics. They get really fucked off and they don't like it.
Oh no, I have a great time with it. I was on panel with Chainsaw talking about American politics. So I have a great time with it, so it's nothing bad. I get a kick out of talking to the people outside of the country because you guys watch the On Its Way Out meth lab from the outside. That's what I like to call the United States.
I get what you're saying. But I don't know. It's hard for me to explain. I've been invested so much. I've made so many friends through Twitter, not YouTube. And I just want a lot of my friends to have what we have. Is to be able to just have a medical and not have to go bankrupt if you get cancer and just be looked after on that aspect.
Right. Well, what I was going to say though was, you guys watching the outside, watching the politics on the outside. Most of us on the inside don't necessarily care about
No, none of that's the thing. None of you do. None of you do. In my country, if you don't vote, you get a fine. In your country, you don't have to vote, and it's all about getting people to vote. And the other side get upset when the other side get more people to vote. It's crazy. Where I live, everybody has to vote. You don't have to vote, you just have to have your name ticked off. If you don't want to vote, that's fine. But you have to make the effort to go get your name ticked off. You don't want to vote, that's fine. But in America, it's so down to because voting is compulsory.
The letter is quickly taken
and the numbers are growing so much. Donald Trump, I'll tell you now, is the greatest favor to America as far as politics goes, because nobody ever wants to go back to that. And I don't want to talk about politics here anyway, but the people that actually vote, it's all about getting out to vote in America. And the Republicans get upset when people want to vote. It's crazy.
Randy, I got the shittiest rolling papers right now. You'd be disappointed.
First and
I can
foremost,
roll a joint
I'm
with
an
one
entertainer.
hand. Can you?
But all I need is the
Nope, I
federal
have a roller.
credentials. I will be
Yeah,
here
I
for as long as it takes to get the credentials of a federal
He
agent.
is a practice.
I've done an in-depth study of drug abuse and communist
Yeah, I don't
brainwashing
have the
techniques,
hand
and I'm right in the
coordination
middle of the whole
or
thing where I
function
can
to
and
do
will
that.
do the most good.
I'll drop the
I am glad to help just so long as it is kept very private. I would love to meet you just to say hello if you're not too busy. Respectfully, Elvis Presley.
BKK's in the middle of
Elvis's letter is delivered to the desk of Bud Krogh, the head of the
She's
White
next-
House's
she can't hear you.
anti-drug
I have headphones in
initiatives.
She's ready.
Bud invites Elvis back to his office, and
Yeah,
after
she's been
talking
hanging out
with
with
him
her.
about the fight against drugs, he finds that the king is sincere in wanting to help.
I need sheepskins
Bud
and
types a memo
phones,
to the
right?
White House
I
Chief of Staff
like the
Bob
phones.
Haldeman,
I've never
requesting a
used
meeting with the president. Haldeman okays the visit, writing a personal note on the memo.
You must be kidding.
The meeting is set. Bud calls Elvis and asks him to return to the White House a little before noon.
Oh, you heard that? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, well,
Oh, shit. I just wanted to jump up and say hi to everybody.
In his office, Bud Krogh types out a list of talking points for the president. It includes statistics on drug abuse and information about the recent deaths of Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin. Bud envisioned several projects for Elvis, such as a TV special where Elvis shows parents how popular songs glorify drug culture, the development of a rock musical with the theme Get High on Life, or the recording of a live album with the theme Get High on Life. Just after 11:30 a.m., Elvis and his bodyguards return to the White House's northwest gate, but the Secret Service won't let them in. Elvis has brought a gun with ammunition, a gift for the president. After surrendering the weapon, Elvis is allowed in, assured the president will get the gun later. Presley meets up with Bud Krogh once again, and at 12:30 they are ushered into the Oval Office. Elvis enters in grandiose style, wearing tight purple velvet pants, a shirt open to his chest, gold medallions, and a purple velvet cape. President Nixon, dressed in his gray suit, rises from behind his desk as Bud announces.
Mr. President, this is Elvis Presley.
Bud watches as Elvis shakes the president's hand.
Hello, Mr. President.
Elvis starts the meeting by sharing his family portrait, along with some police badges he's collected.
I
Priscilla,
know it's everybody aware that
Lisa Marie,
Mr. Fucking
my
Wonderful
badges.
got pulled over for.
I really support what a
I
police
mean,
have to
has
do.
been done
After
for a
admiring the collection, Nixon asks Presley to pose for an official picture.
DWI, obviously. We had to look it up because we don't have OWIs in New Zealand or Australia, so we looked it up. It's way worse than a DWI. She was 4 times the legal limit. So she's
After the
We looked
photos,
it up,
Elvis
and
pulls up his
looks
sleeve
like
and
she's
shows
up
Nixon his
for
cufflinks. The president is duly
about
impressed
$5,000
and listens as
fine or
Elvis
a year
shares
in
his
prison.
experiences
I think
performing
she'll
in Las
probably get a
Vegas
$5,000
and his opinion
fine.
of the Beatles.
She gets a
The Beatles, I
career,
think,
but
are kind of anti-American.
Then he
yeah,
adds,
she has
I've been studying
Yeah,
communist
she's
brainwashing
been
for 10 years now and the drug culture too.
Hi, Lee R.D. Hi, honey.
trying to get the meeting back on track,
well,
Bud
I
emphasizes
think
I agree,
public.
Brian. Yeah,
I
I
do
mean,
my thing by singing, Mr. President.
I'm
I don't make any speeches on stage.
I'm
I just try to
pleased.
reach
I
them
think
my own
she's
way.
going to look back in
I
hindsight
can go right
and say
into a
it was
group of
the
hippies
day
and
that
young
her
people and
life
be accepted.
changed, you know.
This can be real helpful.
Nixon
Did they
nods.
put
Sorry,
the
Just for sure you don't lose your
I'm
credit.
laughing at Mike's.
Elvis works out.
My,
Mr. President,
I had
Now, y'all think that Elvis was really that swirly? I mean, it's a great question. Well, everybody talks about Elvis travels.
yeah, it means
Elvis
operation.
asks Nixon if his
Well,
bodyguards can say hello.
Um,
Then Sonny
which is
West
way
and
worse.
Jerry Schilling are invited in.
DWI, and we looked up.
Yes, I see.
A few hours later, Elvis gets his coveted badge from the BNDD, a predecessor of the DEA. Though Elvis had wanted to keep his White House visit a secret, on January 27, 1972, the Washington Post
I was
Jack
just
Anderson
explaining what I
publishes
yeah.
a column unveiling
He
the
was
Oval
full time
Office
for
visit.
legal women.
This is the first the public hears of the now infamous meeting, but certainly not the
And we
last.
looked it up for what
The same can't be said of Elvis's anti-drug
are
work.
in Indiana.
Now that he had his badge, it's the last the administration hears of the singer, who also goes on to forever deny his country his vast communist brainwashing expertise.
No,
Though
Brian.
their meeting lasted less than an hour,
Some
the
state
glory of this
well,
odd
we
event
looked
lives on,
it up,
as the
and
photo of the king of rock and roll and the president of the United States shaking hands goes on to become the most requested item from the National
It means that
Archives,
you're way
being
over
under the
the
U.S.
line.
Constitution and the Bill of Rights. This is when Elvis met
And she was
Nixon,
4
and
times
that's
the legal
history.
I learned something every time. Look at the audio glitching. Fascinating.
It's roboting Wendy.
No, give it a second.
Hey, Les.
That was over at the Cackle Hags.
Put it on 1.25, mate.
I can't hear it.
Tag Snooky. I get the joke now.
She's not talking.
Now I get the Snooky joke, Craig.
Put it on 1.25.
This takes me a minute.
Okay, now I can't hear it.
On my face,
There's no point if I can't hear it.
Anyway, everybody's going to the movies this weekend. There's a lot of people will be going to see that little art house movie, Harry Potter and the Legend of Carnage Ghosts. I'm going to go for a movie. I'm going to see an uplifting post-7 film that's got a message for the whole family, a quite positive message for the whole family. I mean, one word, I see my name on the screen. I say
My family's driving no excuses. Well, she was already at the pub. I don't know what the channel.
No.
It was the roboting. We need a mute while you're doing that. I was just explaining what I was doing. She was 4 times the legal woman. So, yeah. And we looked it up for what the consequences are in Indiana for OWI. and it said $5,000 or a year in prison.
She's not really in Indiana.
No, Brian. Oh, some states call it the. Well, we looked it up, and an OWI is. What did you say, Kiwi? It's way
Well,
worse than
everybody
a
knows I'm home.
DUI. It's It means that you're way over DUI limits, sort of thing. It's gone further than that. And she was 4 times illegal.
Ah, there's the audio glitch. Okay. Alright.
My drink and drive is no excuses. Well, she was already at the pub. I don't know why they didn't really open the flame us for everybody. Sorry about that. You can go watch it after this. She was already at the pub and she called her dad, come and pick her up, I believe. And then her dad wanted a drink and then they just kept on drinking. And then she made the decision to drive them home. And I would say somebody had called the cops, as they do around here in the community. You know, there's a wonderful community, so I'm sure they called the cops. And the cops were virtually waiting for her as she pulled out from the pub onto the road, I believe from what Katie said, they were virtually there.
Nice. That's
Hey, Wendy. Big fan, Wendy. Big fan.
He doesn't even
Blue Topaz, not so much.
Hey, what? He's up to. It's nice to finally speak to you, Googles. I followed your channel since you started it.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm a big fan. I like your channel. I think it's great.
Good, thank
Blue
you very
Topaz,
much.
not so much. Right.
Yeah, well, we're not going to get into that. I mean, I'm sure Blue Topaz has her opinion on you as well.
Yeah, I know what it's based off of. Right.
Not said anything. It's more the thing.
Right. She's a ride or die chick. Right.
Well, no, she does her thing, but you know, this whole thing with My Life Matter, and that's still, you know, is it really? It's just,
Look, hang on a minute. Don't come up here fucking like saying shit about me, okay? You come up here
Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Way Life Matters can tell you what to do. You're not going to tell me what to do, Blue Topaz. Sorry. I can say whatever I want.
No, you can't. Yeah, exactly. That's why you can't.
Yeah, fuck off.
He come up
If
here.
you wanted to chat with Wendy, you could have chatted with Wendy while I was respectfully muted. But don't come up here dragging me. How fucking rude. You had the opportunity to speak with Wendy while I was respectfully muted. Unless you did.
We sat up here and said nothing, and I didn't even give my consultation on noodles, and noodles are limp.
Noodles. Lump noodle.
Noodles are limp and soft.
Okay.
But, yeah.
How fucking rude.
Unless Noodles would like to come up and discuss the DM German lady got.
Yeah.
Look, you make a fucking apology first. How fucking rude. I mean, that's not telling them what to do. That's just saying be respectful. You don't come up and trash
But it's
fucking
noodles.
panelists. Yeah, well, then you don't give them a platform, do you? You don't let them self
Fuck off!
Exactly. Hey, Fast Planet.
But I would like to ask you a question.
No, well, that's why I was muted, so that you could talk to him.
Okay, so before we bring it back up, I'll just ask you my question. If it brings you up again, I'll just do it. So. Yes.
You don't have to bring me up. I can answer it in the private chat.
No.
And I will not be told what to do by Blue Topaz. I'm sorry.
Listen, shut the fuck up about Blue Topaz. You're being silly.
You don't tell me what to do either. I don't care if it's your show or not. You don't tell me what to do. You want to ask me a question, ask me a question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, German lady got the text message when she was talking to White Lives Matters. She said that you were afraid of Potter and he controls the show. And she's obviously talking to you behind the scenes at the same time. I just want to comment from you about what you think about it. Are you
Well, it's
afraid
interesting
of
that you brought this up because I just had this conversation with someone. We're trying to build
Oh, really?
yeah, just about like maybe 5 minutes ago. My biggest fear is that Potter leaves. Because if Potter leaves, I'm telling you right now, I won't have a channel.
Right, so do you know Potter's identity? Because what Lives Matter says he knows Potter's identity. Do you know Potter's identity? Yes or no?
No, I do not.
Right, so you don't know Potter's identity, but what Lives Matter does. Yeah,
I think White Lives Matter doesn't know what he's talking about, but go ahead.
No, I just find it interesting. German ladies up in WLM's.
No.
I must say, the women's love.
Should I?
Name.
You mean White Lives Matter? Right.
Yeah.
We're supposed to all pull this guy won't love me now.
No, I'm not. So German ladies all up in his DM talking about you guys. Yeah, German ladies are not on your channel and you're up with her. I'm come to think this whole thing is a game and it's all scripted and played out between all channels.
If it is, I'm not involved in it. No one told me about it. I don't have that kind of information. But I will say this, that, you know, people love to shoot out DMs. I've never been involved in a DM in my life. All right? I'm not involved in this. This guy creates conspiracy theories. He thinks that everyone's out to get him. And eventually he's going to turn on one of you. Watch.
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about your friend German lady is up in his DMs talking about you. Don't you have a problem with that?
German lady's my friend. What do you mean? I have a problem with her saying stuff about White Lives Matters?
No.
What does that have to do with me?
Because she's in what Matters DMs talking about you while she's one of your channels.
I don't care. Listen, people are allowed to say whatever they want. I'm sure I'm brought up everywhere. I'm brought up on channels that I've never even fucking been to before.
Not really. You're pretty insignificant.
I've seen videos that you made on me. I don't know you.
Only one, and that was more professional.
Okay, exactly. So what do I have to do with you? Are you my friend? Am I in contact with you?
No.
Okay. So why are you assuming I'm in contact with Germany?
Well, because she's a model of your channel.
Yeah, there's a lot of mods on my channel. Does that mean I'm in contact with them? No.
But she's in contact and talking.
Are you in contact with all your mods?
I don't have one.
Okay. Are you in contact with Blue Topaz? No, I'm being serious.
That's what I asked you. Well, of course I am. She's my friend.
Okay. Well, I'm not
So
in contact with Blue. I'm not in contact with Blue Topaz. I'm not in contact with you. I'm not in contact with German lady. But you know who is? White Lives Matters. White Lives Matters is obviously in contact with German lady.
German lady is your moderator, and we love you. So this is what's
A lot of people love German lady.
This is what's making you think with this whole thing is it's a scripted bullshit whole thing.
I have some of this and pretend he's German.
You didn't care that German lady popped a DM talking to.
What am I going to do about that? What am I going to do about that?
Oh,
Take a wrench away.
I'm not going to take anyone's wrench away.
balance
Can go someone's
between
rich way
these
because they fucking
powers.
did that. That's between her and White Lives Matters.
So you don't care that she's got.
Listen, White Lives Matters has tons of haters on his channel hating it. All right. In fact, one of his side pieces supposedly doxed him. Why doesn't he take her on shore?
Are you afraid of Potter? German lady said you're afraid of Potter. Are you afraid of him?
No, I'm afraid of losing him. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, if I lose Potter, I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna have a channel. Who do you think gives me the commercials? Who do you think does all this shit? That's why my channel is so successful, and your channel isn't.
Okay, that's fine. But you don't know who Potter is. What lies matter is he knows who Potter is.
Okay, well then he should come out about it because everyone wants to know.
Well, you've got to understand we're all working out that you're all sort of in it together. It's sort of big play.
Yeah, no, it's all a conspiracy theory. I'm actually going to start coming out with conspiracy theories too, involving you and Blue Topaz.
Oh, okay.
Are you involved with Bombshell?
Bommy? No.
Bombshell. I don't know who Bommy is. Okay, you
Yeah.
are. So then, is it fair to say that you conspired to dox me?
Well, if there was screenshots saying that I was behind the scenes with that person, that's quite possible. But you don't seem
Okay,
to
so
care.
if someone not involving me, if someone says that and someone releases a DM, is that proof?
Okay. You're not bothered that German lady's up with your arch enemy and talking. No, I'm not talking shit, but basically just sucking his dick, and yet she's sort of shit together. Okay, because any normal person would care about that. You know.
I don't have arch enemies. I don't know who you're talking about. You think I do. I don't.
Your arch.
No, Frank's my friend of 30 plus years. 30 plus years, he's acting like a baby. Yeah.
With the receptionist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 420 works in the dispensary either way.
Oh, yeah. There's a job. An application 20. That's a good one, actually. Dispensary. Yeah.
So he's in town.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of course.
This is bad. You see, I just got the alert that you've gone live now on my phone. Like right now.
Yeah, that's cool. It's not going to be much to listen to here. It's
Like a minute and a half, and I just got the alert on my phone.
It's 2:30 in the morning for me. It's what? 5 a.m. Yeah, nothing spent anyway.
Pretty soon, yeah.
Pretty soon.
We're at the end.
And talk to my kid.
Right. Speak for yourself, Doctor.
And this house
Yeah.
and all that.
You don't want to lose your license.
Prescribes the medicinal marijuana and alcohol. Yeah, you prescribed it, you took it, and now look where we are.
Steve Forrest as Clique, Fisher's brother who battled courageously at his side. Barbara,
Yeah.
the beauty who
This
fired
is
conflict in Fisher's soul.
going to be like the worst stream ever.
And Dolores Del Rio and John McIntyre.
But hey,
The mother and father,
Yes,
relentless struggle.
it's quality, not quantity.
It's going to be a real bad war.
I always say that. I do. That's right. See, the thing is, I suppose the way
My white man and friend.
Shad's just finished watching the
See, y'all attacked me, and I'm indigenous. I'm Native American. You were all prejudiced about the Indians.
I'm not sure what else I could say about it, but yes, that's what and then Laura went live and ate her child molester. Now, I'm not sure how that works, but that was pretty fucking gross. So,
I didn't see that.
I hope she retracts that statement.
I don't. I hope she gets it.
She's been doing so well the last couple of days. She's on the
Oh
up and
yeah,
up.
she's on top the last couple of days, like
Oh,
attracting,
yeah.
new customers to, website and to, attracting people to her live streams. I mean, she's doing it all right. She must have a marketing manager or something. I mean,
She's doing so. Oh, true. It's still up. She called in at twice. Front up, and then threw Savage in there, I'll get Savage to tell everyone what you're really about. Absolutely disgusting.
Hang on a minute. Can I just say, sorry, Kimmy, you're next, but did she honestly say out of her own mouth, is a child molester? Were they her words?
No, she said, let's talk about the child molester. She went on to talk about his children and whatever, and then said and then called him a child molester again, and said, well, I'll get Savage to expose you to what you really are. Right, that is so disgusting. Disgusting. There's 200 people there, and she left
Why was she so?
Because I had a really great panel with Diane, Randy, the cohorts, a lot of people, and Laura was brought up, of course.
Yeah.
With the whole thing. No, but for her to just sit there and call someone else that when she is the most vehement, you cannot mention anyone's children. She went on to talk about child support, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that, his ex-wife, whatever. Absolutely disgusting. And I don't even hang out at Ace. It was just fucking gross. Disgusting. How dare you say that about someone?
It's pretty bad. I've assessed the patient and I'm afraid it's
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry.
Flatline, sorry.
Yeah.
But the last thing
I've tried to do the same all through this thing, That's how you learn a lot about people, and you're involved in a lot of different situations. But I've tried to be the same. I mean, the way I was brought up. And I've always considered other people's feelings. In other words, I didn't kick anybody in a way. I've always treated people just like I would like to be treated myself. I consider other people's feelings. I could assume the attitude to get these people out of here, because those people are sincere in their feelings. They want autographs, pictures, things like that. I don't just sign the autographs and the pictures and so forth to help my popularity or to make them like me. I do it because I know that they're sincere. They see you and they want autographs. They got an autograph book. They've got the little camera and everything. So you have to know that. And if you don't do it, you make them mad at you. They don't understand. You hurt their feelings. And they got into that way. And for no reason, because it's as simple as this. Once you get involved in this racket, business, your life is public, really. Regardless of what anybody says about my private life is my own. Well, it is to a certain extent. I mean, everybody has to have a certain amount of privacy, but once you get involved in this business, then you're doing a public service, you're trying to entertain people. Your life is not your own, really, because people are going to want to know what you're doing, where you are, what you wear, what you eat. These things are natural. They're not normal. And, you have to consider that. You have to consider that these people are sincere. They don't know the kind of life you lead. They don't know what kind of person you are. And so I try to remember that. That's all. It's simple. It's no problem. It's no big effort to put forth. You know, I have plans, and I just act on my own initiative. It's the way I feel that is the right way, like everything else. And, thank God, I've been pretty fortunate. I haven't made any bad decisions. But it's the way I was brought up. The surroundings, my mother and my father and the whole family were always considerate of other people's feelings. I'm proud of the way that I was brought up to believe and treat people. And I have respect for people. And when I am pushed to a certain point, I have a very bad temper. But that doesn't make it right, because everybody has a temper. And then I don't like myself later. But what I look at myself as, not being, not really putting them down, but a human being really has been extremely fortunate in so many ways. Although I have had and still have lonely. There are times when I really don't know. It feels like I don't know what I'm going to do next. I've experienced a lot of the different phases of life. I've experienced happiness and loneliness, the wealthy side of life, the average side of life, not having anything, but not knowing what it's like to have anything. And tragedy. And like losing my mother while I was in the army. Although I think that things like that, as tragic as they are, tend to make you a little better human being, really. As you learn more about yourself. It gives you a better understanding of yourself as well as other people. And it can only help. It's funny, she never really wanted anything fancy. She just stayed the same all the way through the whole thing. I wish, there's a lot of things happened since she passed away that I wish she could have been around to see it. It made her very happy and very proud. But that's life. I can't help it. I can sum it up fairly easily. I look at myself strictly as a human being who's, like I said, been very lucky, but whose life can be snuffed out in just a matter of seconds, Not as anything supernatural or better than any other human being. I have a lot that I'd like to do, a lot that I'd like to accomplish in time, but I feel that it takes time to accomplish certain things. You can't overstep your bounds. I'd like to improve in an awful lot of ways, especially in the entertainment business. One thing, the acting thing. Naturally, I try to get better songs and sing a little bit, things like that. But I like the business I'm in. I like to entertain people. The money or the financial end of it is not the greatest aspect as far as I'm concerned. It can't be, because if it was, it would show. I wouldn't care about the other people. I wouldn't care about a performance I gave. Of course, it's great if you can get in a position to have things, But I like to entertain people. That's why I pick all of my records and I try to pick the best songs possible. I try to do the best I can in the movies with the experience that I've gotten and everything. Well, I wanted to go to college. I wanted to play football. I have a great ambition to play football. I have had, and I still have, believe it or not. And I've got a touch league, a touch football league back home. I like rugged sports. I'm not knocking people who like golf and tennis and the other things, but I like rugged sports, such as boxing, football, and karate, and things like that. I would say right now, all kidding aside, that the thing I keep up with most is professional football. I know all the players, I know all their numbers, who they play for, and I've had people quiz me on it, just in games where nothing to do. And that's a big thing with me right now. And I watch all the games I can. I get the films from the teams themselves if I can. But next to the entertainment thing and music, that I guess would be the biggest. I read a lot of philosophy and some poetry. Have you ever heard of a book called Leaves of Gold? It's by different people. It's different men's philosophy on life and death and everything. Well, that type of stuff interests me to get these different people's opinions on different things. But I'd like to get married. I'd like to have a family. So it's a normal thing to do. I mean, who wants to grow old and be alone? You know what I mean? But I'm in no big hurry. I'd like to someday, but I mean, I'm in no big rush. I can't be. I have to take it easy. No, for sure, you know what I mean. Still, I think it would be better to find it. To find that one girl sometimes. It's a thing that you can't rush. A lot of people think if they're not married by a certain age that they're losing out. I don't think so myself.
But the thing is, I auditioned for, because I do VO, and I auditioned for the campaign to do the summer campaign to tout the book. Ready to go? Would you like to hear my And those losers, you know what they're doing. Hey, do you ever do the movie that you do? If this is leading up to doing goosebump time. Hey, go now you heard the rumors of the secret. You talking about? I've already I thought. Oh, there you go. No. I'm just kidding. I got nothing. I don't want to be tight. Stylist, I don't want to be alive. Flyers and declining. Good and bad. Can't believe we gave away 2 golden mouthorgans in one show. We'll have to cancel tomorrow night's show. That was the entire budget for tomorrow night. Do you know how much 2 mouth organs cost in California? Tell them I said it'll take $10 off. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Elizabeth.
Yes,
Elizabeth, you got a sore foot?
I do.
Is it really sore, or did you just do it to attract my attention? Because I gotta tell you, you were doing fine without any food stuff.
I actually hurt my back.
Hurt your back? Sit down. You want to sit down?
Yeah.
Sit down. You need some chairs here.
Sorry.
All right. Have you got lights on? I know I'm confusing you by moving around this vast set. Oh, look at you turning a light on as if we were actually. Elizabeth, what happened to your foot? Oh, your back, I mean.
Like 3 years ago, I got hit by a car, so I broke my spine, and I was completely paralyzed. So I was using a wheelchair, and now I'm like learning to walk.
That's fantastic.
I know, I'm excited.
Wait,
So
why did you come here, though?
I feel like in California to see you.
You're not kidding.
No, I'm serious.
Really?
Yeah,
From where?
Colorado.
It's not that far. Oh, that's great. I'm really excited. So why, if you hurt your spine, is your foot in a thing?
Because I'm paralyzed, so that's like, it's my paralyzed thing.
It's the last thing.
Walk.
And will it return to normal health? Will you be able to
I
make
don't know, because like with every spinal injury, they're pretty much like, I don't know if you'll walk again. Like just because the spine is so unpredictable.
Oh, right.
So I don't know.
I know it's spines. That's fantastic. How long could you not walk?
It was about a year.
That's awful. Yeah. I'm very. It's like it's a thrill ride. This story, though. Yeah. You know, I gotta say, you kept in shape.
Oh, okay.
Did you take your mind out of the gutter for a minute? Well, I was going to do the secret side, send you back to your secret. No, I can't do that. No, we'll have to. What we'll do is we'll take a commercial break, and then we'll have Jeff carry you back. But I'm glad that you told us your inspiring story of recovering to health. It's almost like something good happened on this show for a change. Beautiful Elizabeth, all the way from Colorado. We'll take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. If you think I don't love you, what could you do? My love is crazy. Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Stella Artois. Why they let your clothes die away quite naturally, as if it were something that you genuinely wanted to do and had been coaxed into by some sweaty man. By the way, I've been coaxed into many things by a sweaty man. Craig, have sweaty men coaxed you into things and out of things? I'm kidding, am I? I don't know, Pratt. Well, I'm kidding recently, but the 80s isn't long. A great day for America, everybody. It's a great day for us here at the show, right? Jeffrey Green. That's right. We're doing the fake fun hobby that is famous throughout late night television. Hey, buddy, how you doing? You know you
I'm back there running upstairs and it's being like, well, let Manny have it. Manny's in the room with TV. She's not really allowed to look at TV, so TV's not going to open answer to watch TV. Turn on the biomass for upstairs. Yeah. Boom. Yeah. There's a little more in there. Yeah. She's like, cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Why?
Now, it is a big day for us, you and me, Jeff, because we're big fans of what's going on today. It's a big day for the wizards and the house elves and the muggles and the Ravenclaws and the Rufflepigs because the movie they've all been waiting for is finally here. That's right. I talked about poo yesterday. I talk about poo every day, but no, the other movie's out today. You know, the Harry Potter movie. Hooray!